Look up at the night sky, billions of stars, countless worlds. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? What is it all about? Why are we here? This, my friends, is the mother of all questions. What is the meaning of life? For centuries, philosophers, theologians, and everyday people have pondered this very question. It's a question that echoes through the vastness of space and the depths of our own hearts. There's no easy answer, no single equation can unlock the secrets of existence. But the journey itself, the search for meaning, is what makes the ride so incredible. So, buckle up. Let's explore some of the most fascinating attempts to answer this cosmic question. We'll travel through the minds of philosophers, touch upon the wonders of science, and hopefully come out on the other side with a little more wonder and a lot more questions. What does it even mean to ask about the meaning of life? Are we looking for a grand purpose? A cosmic to-do list? Or is it something more personal, more intimate? Some believe meaning is inherent, baked into the fabric of the universe. Others argue that meaning is not found, but created. It's up to us, through our actions, our relationships, our very existence, to give meaning to an otherwise indifferent cosmos. There are as many interpretations of life's meaning as there are stars in the sky. Some find solace in religion, others in art, love, or the pursuit of knowledge. The journey is deeply personal. But let's dive into some of the schools of thought that have wrestled with this grand question. We'll start with a group that takes a rather stark but liberating view, the Existentialists. Imagine a blank canvas. That's us, according to Existentialists. We are born into this world without a predetermined purpose. No divine script to follow. Scary? Maybe. Liberating? Absolutely. Existentialists believe that existence precedes essence. We exist first, and then we define ourselves through our choices and actions. We are free to become authors of our own meaning, to paint our own masterpiece on that blank canvas. Think of Jean-Paul Sartre, a famous existentialist. He said, "Man is condemned to be free. We are burdened with the responsibility of creating our own meaning, our own values, in a world devoid of inherent purpose." But this freedom, this responsibility, is also what makes life so incredibly precious. It's not an easy path, forging your own meaning in a seemingly indifferent universe. But for existentialists, it's the only authentic way to live. Now, let's talk about a group that takes existentialism a step further, the absurdists. They look at the universe's indifference and say, well, isn't that absurd? Absurdism, as the name suggests, embraces the inherent absurdity of life. We search for meaning in a meaningless world, a pursuit that is both comical and tragic. But instead of despairing, absurdists find a strange kind of freedom in this realization. Albert Camus, a prominent absurdist, compared life to the myth of Sisyphus, condemned to eternally push a boulder up a hill, only to watch it roll back down. Meaningless toil, perhaps. But Camus argues that we must imagine Sisyphus happy. We find freedom in acknowledging the absurdity and rebelling against it by living life to the fullest, even without the promise of ultimate meaning. It's a bleak but strangely empowering perspective. If life is truly absurd, then we are free to make our own fun, to find joy in the face of meaninglessness. Section 5. A universe with a plan? theism's perspective. Now let's shift gears to a very different perspective, theism. Theists find meaning in a belief in a higher power, a divine creator who imbued the universe with purpose. In this view, our lives are not random occurrences, but part of a larger cosmic plan. Our purpose is preordained, whether it's to serve the divine, to learn and grow, or to ultimately reunite with our Creator. This belief provides a comforting framework, a sense of belonging and direction in a vast and often chaotic universe. Different religions and faiths offer various interpretations of this divine plan and our place within it. But the common thread is the belief that our lives have inherent value and meaning bestowed upon us by something greater than ourselves. Of course, theism raises its own set of questions. Why does suffering exist? Why is there free will if our path is predetermined? These are questions that theologians and philosophers have grappled with for centuries. Section 6. A glimpse from science. Now, let's turn to science. Can science shed light on the meaning of life? Not exactly. Science explains the how, but the why remains elusive. We are made of stardust, forged in exploding stars. It reveals our biology, the neurons in our brains. Science offers awe and wonder. Contemplating the universe can be humbling and spiritual. Section 7. The power of purpose. Humans have a deep-seated need for purpose. It gives us a reason to get out of bed, to strive, to dream. Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor, argued that finding meaning was essential for survival. Those who found purpose, whether in helping others or clinging to hope, were more likely to endure. The meaning we create can be a source of strength and resilience. So even if the universe doesn't hand us a cosmic to-do list, we have the power to create our own. Section 8. Different paths, shared journey. It's important to remember that there's no right or wrong answer to the question of life's meaning. What resonates with one person might seem absurd to another, and that's okay. The beauty of this question is that it invites personal reflection and exploration. We each have our own unique journey, shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and values. What matters is not necessarily finding a single, universal answer, but rather engaging in the search itself. The process of questioning, exploring, and defining our own meaning is what makes life rich and fulfilling. We can find inspiration in the words of philosophers, the teachings of religions, and the discoveries of science. But ultimately, the meaning of life is not something to be found in a book or a theory, but rather something to be lived, experienced, and continually redefined through our choices and actions. So, embrace the diversity of perspectives, engage in respectful dialogue, and never stop asking questions. Section 9. Your meaning, your universe. So what is the meaning of life? I don't have the definitive answer. No one does. But that's the beauty of it. The universe is vast, mysterious, and full of possibilities. And so are you. You have the freedom and the responsibility to create your own meaning. Find what sets your soul on fire, what brings you joy, what makes you feel connected to something larger than yourself. Whether it's through art, science, love, service, or simply appreciating the beauty of a starry night sky, the choice is yours. Remember, you are a unique collection of stardust. a product of billions of years of cosmic evolution. Make your time here count. Live a life that is meaningful to you, a life that adds a verse to the grand cosmic symphony. The universe is listening. What will your verse sound like? Subscribe to Priority Problem Solvers for more meaningful problem solving.